I'm not sure how this thing's gonna record out here. It's really windy. That is not my truck. That's some other USA truck driver. I actually saw them at the distribution center, waved at them whenever I was there. So I got out of the place. I did a pre-trip on the empty that I picked up as a drop-in hook at the Walmart, and it passed my pre-trip. But whenever I got out on the damn road, the there's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's move down a little bit. UPS just rolled up. When I got going down the road, the I don't know what they're called, but these white things down at the bottom of the trailers that direct air, airfoils of some kind underneath the trailer. The mechanic didn't even know what they were called. Well, anyway, the one on the driver's side ripped off about 5 miles down the interstate, and like at first it just came loose in the back and it was just whipping out, and it was going out about 2 or 3 feet, and it was a danger to anyone on my driver's side. So I was like, damn it, I'm gonna have to pull over. And I was thinking I could maybe make it to a truck stop or something, and then within a mile or two, a couple more of the brackets ripped off, and it was basically just being held on by one damn bracket. So there was probably 8 to 10 feet of that airfoil that was just whipping out into traffic. So anytime somebody would try to pass me, I was having to go onto the shoulder and slow down so it wouldn't whip out so much. And I just pulled over to the first off-ramp I could find and called into Roadside. And Roadside was like, oh man, it's still hanging on by a thread. They were hoping the whole damn thing ripped off and they were just going to tell me to roll on to the next truck stop. But since it was still hanging on by a thread, it wasn't safe to drive. And we both kind of suggested the same thing at the same time, which was for me to get back there and try to rip it off the one remaining bracket that was holding it on. And I got back there and I was able to rip it off that last remaining bracket. And since the trailer was empty and not sealed, I just threw it into the back of the trailer. And drove back to the Loves that I'd passed. So I just backtracked back to the Loves I just went past. And that's where I'm at right now. I just put it into the shop. The mechanic at first didn't really want to touch it. He looked at it and he was like, I can't put that thing back on. Because it's not so much a mechanic thing as it is, I guess, a cosmetic, or I don't know what you would call it, but the mechanic didn't really want to mess with it. I asked him, like, instead of putting it back on, could he do anything to make it legal? And he said that he could put a bracket on there to reattach the turn signal, and I would have to buy a new turn signal. And so paying for him to install a bracket and then a turn signal, and he could get me legal again on that side. And I told him the other side is coming loose as well. It's already detached from the rear bracket, and it's only one of the 2 bolts has detached on the second bracket. So it looks like that one, within probably 100 miles, is going to do the same thing. And it doesn't help that it's really windy today. But he looked at it, and I kind of want him to just rip the damn thing off, because I prefer not to have one on and one off. But he said that he could basically duct tape it on or some shit. I forgot what he was saying, but he's just going to half-ass something to try to attach it to that last bracket on the other side. I don't know. We'll see what in the hell they figure out. But that's all submitted. It's probably going to take them a few hours. I've been to this particular shop before multiple times. Like, this is the second or third trailer I put into this shop, and they're really, really slow here. Last time I put something in the shop here, it was to replace a marker light on a trailer, and they took something like 2.5 hours to replace that marker light. It only took them about 10 minutes to replace the marker light, but they sat around doing nothing for 2 hours. They said that they were waiting on approval from USA Truck to do it. I think that they charged them a couple hours of labor and they were just milking it. I don't know what the hell, but this shop, I don't really like this shop. And the thing that sucks is this is the only shop near the distribution center, and I'm constantly pulling bad trailers. Like, I hate doing drop-in hooks because I spend I prefer live unloads with USA Truck because I get so many bad trailers on drop-in hooks, and I ended up spending more time in the shop than I would doing a live unload. So this is day 2 of, like, I had a really nice load put on me, and all kinds of stuff screwed it up yesterday. I had another really nice load put on me, and a bunch of stuff is screwing it up for me now. The load I was going to pick up, I was only taking this trailer about 20 miles, and there's another Walmart distribution center about 20 miles down the road, and I had a drop and hook there. So if this thing could have just held together for 20 fucking miles, I wouldn't have this problem. But now I'm gonna get this trailer fixed, drive it 20 miles, and get another trailer that hopefully doesn't have a damn problem. And then I'm going to Palestine, Texas, I think. I'm not 100%. I think it's Palestine, Texas. I'm not sure if that's a suburb of a major city or if it's just out in the middle of no damn where. But that's where I'm headed. And it's pretty much as soon as I can get there, I can deliver. And I've got like 4 hours of drive time left today, but I'm going to start pushing against my 14. So I'm going to probably be able to drive for about 3 hours, maybe, once I get this trailer. I'm not even that, really, because I still have to go pick up the damn trailer. And it's going to be 30 minutes just to get there, because it's like 20 miles away. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to be stuck at this particular Love's tonight. I'll probably go pick up the trailer and just have enough time to make it to this truck stop, and then have to call it a night and then drive it out tomorrow. I haven't looked at all the miles on it yet. I'm guessing it's close to 1,000 miles. Well, no, it's not that far. It's probably 800 or 900 miles, which means I need to be able to do 200 or 300 miles today. If I can't do any miles today, then it's going to be 2 driving shifts, or it's going to be 3 driving shifts. It'll be today to pick it up, and then I'm going to have 2 more driving shifts after that, if I'm not able to do a decent amount of miles today. But anyway, I'm in the shop, and I'm waiting on a shower. So I don't know if the Love's app will warn me that the shower is ready while I'm recording. So I'm going to hop off here so I don't miss my shower. Thanks. Bye.